Hello, it's Building with Papa. Well, my daughter had an issue with mold growing on the ceiling in her bathroom. The moisture wasn't getting out. She didn't have a vent. So I was supposed to help Derek install the vent. I wasn't able to be there that weekend, and Derek installed it himself. He did a really good job. So we tackled the first part with that. You can watch this video for the rest of it so you could see everything that needs to happen step by step to be able to keep the mold from coming back. And she got a nice little renovation in her bathroom, which didn't cost a whole lot. They cost their shower door. I had a vanity, I had a top, I had the medicine cabinet, and we were able to put things together for them, and then they painted it. And I think it came out rather well. Well, I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. Okay, this is my daughter's bathroom that we're going to redo for her. You already saw the other bathroom. She's having issues with mold in there. So Derek already put in the vent. I was supposed to help him and I wasn't able to. And he got it installed. He did a really good job. He's learning quite a bit. Okay, so this is going to be another easy makeover. So I just wanted to show you the before and how we're going to resolve the mold issues. Because there was no ventilation, the moisture would rise up to the ceiling and cause a mold. So the first step was put in a ventilation system to get the humidity out of the room. So we did that. Now he's already started scraping everything back. Now we're going to wipe it down with mold cleaner and then we're gonna seal it. Okay, so we've got everything cleaned up, scraped back, getting ready to put the sealer on. It's important to put the sealer on once everything's dry because you can't always see mold in small quantities. You only see it when it's in millions of spores. So we want to seal everything to make sure it's all encapsulated, especially the top of a door. This one here, we had to clean it and now we're going to seal it also because we had mold growing there. All right, now we're going to use the sealer and move forward. Okay, we put the white sealer on everything. Now I'm going to start mudding and skimming what needs to be done. We put the sealer on first. We cleaned the ceiling, got the mold off. Then we seal everything because you can't see mold when there's just few spores. You only see it when there's a lot of spores, millions of spores. So you clean everything up and then you seal it. It encapsulates anything that's there so it won't come back. All right, now I put tape on the joints and I'm going to go ahead and coat. Okay, now we're going to use muriatic acid mixed with water and clean up all the tile and the grout joints. We're trying to get anything loose of any grout that may be sitting in there, clean up, and then this way once we scrub this down and once it dries we'll wash it all down with water again, and then we're going to re-grout all of this. It'll look like it was newly done. Okay, we'll remove the vanity. Alright, we acid washed all the tile and the grout joints. Then we're going to re-grout where needed. Okay, this is before we grouted. We've got in to all the grout, got everything loose out of there and the dirt. Now here's after we grouted. It looks like it was just redone. Alright, here's a top I had in my warehouse. It's been sitting in there for quite some time, and I just cut it down so it'll fit my daughter's vanity. Once you cut it, you have to cut both ends, but we're going to need to refinish one side. So we cut it down, we're going to epoxy the edge in, and then once that all dries, we're going to have to sand it and get it to look as though it was always done that way. Okay, now we're at the house sanding the side. This is the side we epoxied together. It's coming out good. That's the first sanding. We started with a 150. I'll go to a 220, then a 320 to get that edge right. Okay, this is where we had planned on putting in the medicine cabinet, but it's not centered over the new vanity. So we're going to have to cut that further towards the other wall so that we can get it centered over the sink. You just cut through the 2x4s, reinforce the drywall around it, and then your mirror will fit right in. Okay, here's
shower
the
door is in.
Shower door. Derek and Vicky picked this out. We installed it. I've been doing the mudding, of which I still need to do a little bit more. And then
should get the last coat of mud on today.
The painting. So let me get to
then
work here. I'm going to get everything sanded out and ready for them to be able to paint. It's coming along really well. I do like this shower door. I didn't at first, but I think it's very nice. Well, they're almost done here. We're going to be setting the mirror, which we did. Now it's centered over the sink. The cabinet, everything is in. It's looking really good. They've done a really good job of doing the painting. They did it themselves. I think the bathroom has turned out to be very nice. And it was labor intensive, didn't cost a whole lot. The vent they bought, the shower door, the light. We had different things in the warehouse to be able to finish this up, like the top, but it turned out really nice and they are enjoying it now. They worked hard. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next one. Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thank you.